Hi everyone, welcome to Season 2, Episode 9 of the Two Curls on Oil podcast. I'm your host, Andrew the Tech Guy. Every month our podcasts focus on our love for essential oils and living a wellness lifestyle while encouraging a growth mindset. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy everything we have planned for you tonight. Geography isn't going to keep us apart. We've got Laura the Doc here in West Texas and Hillary the Mama Bear in Northern Virginia. We also have a couple of guests on tonight. We've got my wife, Allie, here to join us, and Laura's husband, Mark, who is going to be joining us as well. Before we begin, we're going to do one of my favorite daily wellness practices of placing a drop of each frankincense and copaiba under our tongue for cellular support and for calming support. We hope you guys will join right alongside with us.
And I just took my copaiba soft gel as well.
I took mine this morning,
thank you for that, you guys.
Streamline.
All of the things.
Hi, everyone. Hello. So fun. Yes, hello, Maria. Hello, Autumn. Hello, Beth. Hello, everybody. We are so happy to see you here, too. Everybody.
All right. So thanks for joining in with us. Tonight is a special treat because we've just returned from doTERRA's 10th anniversary celebration convention. And this was Allie and I and Mark's first convention ever. So I'm definitely excited to share what we've learned with you guys. We've got a lot to cover. So you may want to buckle up, get some notes ready, and we're going to dive right in. So Laura, how about you kick us off?
Yes, thanks, Andrew. Convention was absolutely incredible. We learned new research about the essential oils, more information about the medical clinics that are opening soon, and the latest on doTERRA's co-impact sourcing and Healing Hands organization. There was a vet panel. We talked about essential oils for pets. We heard Hugh Frankincense Jackman sing. It was incredible.
The greatest showman.
The greatest show. It really was the greatest show.
Hashtag come keep oiler.
Yes. And the new products were released. Oh my gosh. Where do we start? There's so much to share. But first, I would love to hear from our new attendees, Andrew, Ellie, my sweet husband, Mark. You guys attended convention for the first time this year. Please share with us what was it like for you guys to attend a convention? We want to know.
All right, so I'll kick us off, and then we'll just kind of trade off. So convention for me was, one, absolutely incredible, and two, absolutely exhausting. It was like the knowledge that they gave us was like drinking out of a fire hydrant. So much information was passed along like crazy. But one of the coolest things for me was meeting a whole bunch of people that were so like-minded and some of the sweetest people I've ever met. It was...
one of them's here. Right?
Yes, I finally got to meet Hillary.
Yes, we finally met Hillary in person.
Amen to that.
So fun.
So we got to meet Beth. We got to meet a couple of other people. And
Leilani.
Yes,
Leilani,
we met
yes.
Leilani.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, it was just some of the warmest welcomes I have ever received. So that was just kind of like a snapshot of convention for me. Allie, what do you think?
I mean, I completely agree with all of it. It was also just like visually and emotionally and spiritually just a little bit overwhelming. You can kind of just, you can mentally prepare for it all that you can, but once you're actually there, it's totally different. I mean, it was all wonderful, and like Andrew said, it was like trying to drink out of a fire hydrant with all the information that was coming your way. I mean, it was just boom, boom, boom with all those sessions. Everything was wonderful. You just kind of sat there at the end kind of like, I don't even know what to think right now with everything that they just told us. And there is no like overselling or underestimating swag. Like, I'm just going to say that because we got so much. We spread it out last time. We just looked at it and we went, holy cow. So yes, that is probably one of the things that you see, just all these different rollers and all these different products and stickers and shirts, and you get all of it. You go, doTERRA, just take all my money. And the rest is history, and you come home and you're like, do I have anything that's not like oil related anymore? Like,
For real.
That's kind of just all it turned into.
Gotta make room in the closet.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
no joke. So
What about you?
Mark?
Yeah, for me, I mean, I came into convention with a expectation, and it blew away every expectation I had in my mind going in. You could feel, just in the room, you could feel the energy, you could feel the passion, and what I really learned about doTERRA was the heart that they have in the company.
Yeah.
I've heard about some of the good missions that they've done, but just seeing the people impacted and seeing the projects they're involved with, the Healing Hands Foundation, was just unbelievable, just fantastic.
Yeah.
And glad that we're on board with doTERRA and everything that they stand for and everything that they're doing to help improve well-being for everyone.
And I said it to Andrew in the car when we were driving home that, we realized using the product as long as we have, we knew the heart of the company, and we knew that they made every effort to make the products pure and potent how they needed to be, but it was something different to actually hear it from all the founders and all the speakers, drilled into your mind, directly. You're like, oh yeah, this actually is a really big deal that not a lot of people really do to make sure. I mean, they won't, what is it? They won't give you the product if they know that it's not what it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
very high
actually
standards.
hearing that directly from the speaker was like, oh, okay, this is a big deal.
Yeah, it took it from having that factual knowledge to really truly understanding their heart and what they're saying, and it's absolutely incrable.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do our best to sum it up. That was 3 days of incredible information. We're going to sum it up in about an hour.
It's hard to do. We're going to be fire hosing you now.
Yeah, for real. So we'll
do our best to sum it up, but we hope to see all of you there next year, because nothing replaces being there in person to feel the energy and feel the passion of the people in and around doTERRA. So,
for real. So Hillary, let's dive into the new products. How about you kick us off?
Let's do that. Oh my gosh. So as the mama bear, my heart squealed with glee, and Beth was sitting next to me, so she can attest to that. And Beth is also saying that she was super excited to meet you, Andrew. And I was super excited when they released the kids kit. And so we're going to talk about this first. As a mama bear, as just someone that realizes that so many of doTERRA customers are moms and dads and people, aunties, uncles, grandmas, aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers, whatever, that are having time with kiddos. And I knew that people were just going to go absolutely bonkers for this. So I present to you for the first time the doTERRA Kids line. So whether you're a new oiler or a seasoned oiler, the kids collection is just really great because it's complete. It's ready-made with whole body tools for you, for babysitters, grandparents, helpers, friends, the kids themselves. This is so incredible, okay? And these rollers are gentle on the skin. They all contain fractionated coconut oil for maximum absorption, so you don't need to use a lot of drops. You're just going to be able to get a lot of benefit out of a small amount of drops utilized in a frequent basis. And these are formulated specifically for developing minds, bodies, and emotions. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to unbox this for you guys, okay? So it comes in this really beautiful sleeve. The sleeve on the side says, these blends help focus or calm the mind. These blends help protect or soothe the body. And these blends provide support in balancing emotions or encouraging a positive mood. Okay, and so then they're outlined on the back. They're photographed on the side. Look at how pretty they are. And then when you open it, it's in this beautiful carrying case. And the carrying case actually has a little snap. So when you unzip it, you can actually snap it. And it also comes with a cool carabiner that you can clip things to. This is very intricate, folks. This is very intricate. This is very complex work here.
So, and guys, I totally did not even know about the snap.
Yeah. So you take the little snappy snapperoo and you just snap it on here.
Mama Hills shows us the way.
Okay, so it's snapped open and then voila, it's ready to use. And so each of these 6 rollers are incredible. I'm going to go through them one by one, but I'm going to try not to overwhelm you because this is a lot of information. So anything that we show here, you can actually go look at the price, the PV, the details. The product information page is already backfilled on the doTERRA.com back office. So if you go to doTERRA.com, even if you're not a customer yet, which yet obviously is the operative word
right
here, but you can go to doTERRA.com and keyword search any of these products and the numbers, and you will be able to read all the details. So we're just going to whet your appetite and really scratch the surface of these. So I'm going to go through each of these one by one. But the cool thing about this container that you can't even see because my screen is too low, I'm going to hold this up for you. The cool thing about this container is you can use it for anything because it's got little flexi bands here to hold each of these blends nicely in place. So when you're done, you can put them all in their nice little carrying case. Now you can choose to use the silicone toppers with carabiners or not, but it's really cool because you can put these on the kiddo's backpack. You can put them on their lunch bag. You can put these on things, your purse, whatever it is. So this is going to be so incredibly neat for just teaching your children. And Beth was saying, really putting these practices into play and the life-changing things that we try to teach ourselves and our peers, we can teach our children about being brave, being strong, being just being mindful. And so each of these blends is going to represent a different mindset and a different thing that we want to facilitate in our kiddos. So the first one is the Thinker Focus Blend. Okay, this is the Thinker Focus Blend, and this contains vetiver, peppermint, clementine, and rosemary. This is amazing. The next one is Calmer, and I'm going to put this right back in the container. The next one is the Calmer Restful Blend, okay? And this has lavender and kanaga, which is also known as ylang ylang.
They all smell delicious. We tested them last night.
They do. They smell amazing.
They're amazing.
Wood and
for kids and adults.
Yes, these are just absolutely incredible. So we're going to go through these one by one. And then the next one is Stronger. And this is a protective blend with cedarwood, litsea, frankincense, and rose. You guys, these are heavy-hitting oils. These are expensive, pricey oils, and your kiddos deserve the best. And this is amazing. This is going to be a more gentle version than On Guard in case your kiddos have skin sensitivity. This is so
allergic to cinnamon.
Olivia is saying her kids love them, and the flashcards. Amanda, they have fractionated coconut oil in them. We're getting some questions. The next one is Rescuer, and this is the soothing blend. So this is going to be like a more gentle version of Deep Blue, and this is going to have copaiba. You guys, copaiba, OMG, copaiba, and lavender and spearmint. This is going to be fantastic. Then the next one is
guys, let's be honest, we're going to use them too. They're not just for the kids.
Yeah, they're not just for kids.
He put them in his backpack yesterday, so.
Yeah, I did.
We're all kids at heart anyway, right?
Listen.
This is the Steady Grounding Blend, and this is going to have amorous, balsam fir, coriander, and magnolia. OMG, magnolia. And then last but not least is my favorite one, and it's called Brave. And this is the Courage Blend. We all need a little bravery. And this has wild orange, amorous, osmanthus, our favorite osmanthus, and cinnamon. So you guys are going to love these. Again, it comes with 6 silicone toppers, and you can choose to put them on or not. Laura showed the ones without the toppers. I think for a minute she showed them without. Yeah, so you can see with, you can see without. You totally have the options there, and then it snaps open, so you can set it down on your desk or in your kid's room. You can put them on things when they go to grandma's house or to auntie's house. You can have these handy on your purse wherever you need them. It zips. You can reuse this in 1,001 ways. It also comes with instructional flashcards because, like we always talk about, it's about the education, and it's very important that you know how to use the oils that you're investing in. It is critical. It is absolutely critical. You can buy all the oils in the world, but if they're sitting on a shelf and you're not using them because you don't know what to do with them, they cannot serve you there. So this comes with a beautiful set of instructional flashcards. So, for example, I'll read you this one, Brave. So it's very graphic and very bright and vivid for the kids. And this says the Brave Courage Blend. Before new or different situations, or to just start your day, roll Brave onto your tummy or bottoms of feet for a boost of courage and confidence. So this is really beautiful. We are really encouraging the next generation to be mindful, to be resilient and resourceful and responsible and tuning into their body. And I am so excited about this set. The price point for this is so, it's incredible. It's such a steal. It's $95 and it's 85 PV, which means product value. So if you have not gotten started yet with doTERRA, that just means product value. So these will be available October 1st or 2nd. And then they will be available for individual purchase, I believe, November 2nd. But stay tuned for more information on that. When we find out, we will share with you.
It's so amazing. This is so awesome. We all cheered.
It's also
when this
nice.
came
We
out.
noticed yesterday when we were looking at them, the labels that are on the rollers actually have like little images, which then makes them feel like they have some kind of, I don't know, texture to it. So if you have kids that are very tactile and like to do that, that might be something that is nice and distracting to them, and then that may encourage them to use them more because it feels good on their fingertips with those pictures.
Nice.
It's so well done. The image that matches the roller is on this part.
Yes.
Science, everything. It's just so beautiful, well thought out. Like I said, with the little snappy snaps, so you can bend it forward. Little bend and snap. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I am so excited for you guys to bring this into your home. Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers. Everyone you know, it's not just for kids. Really, everybody can benefit from this, especially if you're concerned about dilution and you don't want to spend the time making your own rollers. This is an absolutely phenomenal way for you to enjoy this. And
yeah, I mean,
because
Emily Wright stressed, I mean, it wasn't just about the oils themselves, but about the packaging, about the kids wanting to carry around because they look cool and you want to show it off to their friends. So presentation, it was all about presentation as well as the essence of the oils as well.
Absolutely.
A lot of love went into that.
I always try to save my oilers, and you know I'm always looking out for you. So what I would do when I get these is I would make them into maybe 3 or 4 additional rollers so that you can have a whole second or third set of them as backup. You can have one in one of your kids' rooms, a second set in the other kids' rooms. You can use the roller balls from Becky at the Root and Petal and have everything color-coded, and that way they can last a ton longer, and all the details are going to be in the back office. So if you have any questions about the cost or the PV, you can go directly to doTERRA.com, type in Kids Kit, and boom, you'll see all the details of everything that we just talked about. This is awesome. Laura, what do we have next?
Oh gosh, it's hard to top that, but I'm going to try. So come with me to Peru and Kenya, and we got pink pepper in the Mother's Day trio, and we loved it. And now we have pink pepper as a permanent product.
Yes.
Our lovely pink pepper. Emily Wright called this the superhero oil, and it is great for every inch of your body. Greatest benefit is to be taken internally. So you can do that in your water or in a veggie cap. Everything from your gastrointestinal health, urogenital health, your liver, cardiovascular system, kidneys. It's great for everything. You can use it topically to support your circulatory system. And the chemistry about this, which is kind of interesting, it's got limonene, so it's very cleansing, very uplifting. And then it's got alpha-pinene, and this is cellular regeneration and respiratory support. And alpha, how do we say this, Mark?
Oh, you got me.
We got this. We're going to try here. Philandrine.
Philandrine. I go with
alpha-philandrine.
Uh-huh.
Go with us here. You biochemists can correct me. So this is immune health and cellular health, which is really awesome. So in the most compliant way that I can explain this, we talk about cell mitosis or cell division. This is important. We need it for life. It gives life, and this encourages healthy cell cycles and also healthy cell death when we need it, that apoptosis, because if there's a cell that doesn't need to stick around, it's got to go. We got to clean camp here a little bit. So this really helps to support a healthy inflammatory response. It activates those killer cells to go out and boost up your immune system and support our bodies. And this, your pink pepper, is going to be a great companion to use with your Aroma Touch, or if you're having any type of nerve discomfort, neuropathic discomfort, use your Aroma Touch and add heat with that. And you can do a nice little massage. So people are asking, what does it taste like? It tastes a little bit like pepper, but it's like a little bit kind of fruity or sweeter pepper, if I can explain that correctly.
More fragrance, almost. Like,
say it again, Hills?
Like cinnamon and cassia, like cinnamon's more earthy, cassia is a little bit more aromatic, like perfumey, sweet. I feel like pink pepper is a little bit more like that. Yeah.
That's a perfect way to describe it. Yes, it's a little bit of the sweeter. And even when you smell it, it smells like pepper, but just a little bit of the sweeter,
it's a sweeter
version of pepper with that. It's awesome. This is going to be a perfect companion to do with your DDR prime. So those of you guys that are already here in doTERRA, you've been following us for a while, DDR prime is amazing for healthy cells, right? And apoptosis and all of that. So this is going to support our cells. It's going to encourage cell death when it should occur. Use this together, put this in your water, veggie cap, use it with your DDR prime oil or soft gel. This will be available October 1st, and the price point is $22 or 22 PV. I am so excited that this is going to hang around. And what's really cool is, again, this is the co-impact sourcing that doTERRA does, is these are the poorest regions of Peru and Kenya, and they're giving these areas a chance to make an income, to bring some economy into that. And they actually shared with us a really beautiful story of sweet women who their husbands died and they had no training, no trade, no nothing that they could do. And this gave them an opportunity to bring some income to their family, for their kids to go to school, for them to feed their kids. It was, that story was etched in my mind. And it's I will be buying lots of pink pepper because that was just so powerful. So use it to support your health and your wellness, and know that with every drop of oil, which I love with doTERRA, it's helping you, it's helping our doTERRA family, but it is literally changing the world. It is so incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And then next we have green mandarin that was also part of the Mother's Day collection. Whoa. This is a 15 milliliter bottle. I love this so much. Holy magnesium mocktails, people. Citrusy, fruity, slightly sweet and floral. This is awesome. This was actually in my purse at convention because I added to my water each day, and I snagged a little 5 ml from one of my extra Harmony kits that I had stocked up on. And I add it to my magnesium mocktails. I just add it to my water, anything. You can only imagine how excited I was in my seat when this was revealed to us all as a permanent oil. So I love diffusing this. Like I mentioned, I also love putting this in my water and in the mocktails. It tastes and smells like a sweet tart. I am so thrilled for this. I love I love the fact that it's also sourced from Brazil, from the mandarin fruit, which shout out to my girl Patty out there, because she is headed to be a Brazil founder, and I'm so grateful for her. And she's bringing so many of these beautiful oils to her home country of Brazil and sharing oils with so many people and giving them a better life there and giving them these opportunities. And it is so exciting. And if you are near Brazil or you have friends in Brazil, the Brazil doTERRA grand opening is happening next month at the end of the month. So if you need anything, Patty will be doing some events there for our team that's in Brazil, and she would be happy to welcome you if you want to reach out to her. She's on social media and Instagram and Facebook and all the vortexes, but I'm so grateful that we get to support her country and the growers and distillers there that are producing this beautiful mandarin fruit. And this is actually harvested before the fruit is ripe. So imagine the green mandarin is to the red mandarin like a green apple is to a red apple. So the green mandarin is more crisp, it's tart, it's tangy, and then the red mandarin that we no longer have available is a little bit sweeter. So this is amazing for respiratory support. You can add this with Breathe and Lime. You can incorporate green mandarin in your home, in your glass or all-purpose cleaners, or your homemade On Guard foaming hand soap or foaming concentrate cleaner that you might use either to wash your hands. You can always amp that up with any of your favorite essential oils to make it your own. And this is also great to soothe the nervous system. So you can take this internally in a veggie cap with some IQ Megas. And you can also diffuse this with basil, sandalwood, lavender, or spearmint to experience some of the positive emotional benefits of these essential oils. So this is a huge win. I know so many of you love the citrus oils the most. The tangerine, the wild orange, lime, lemon, and this is going to be such an awesome complement to really switch it up for you. If you've been sort of in a rut with your water and you're not sure what to do, this is going to be a great one. And the price on this is $28 and 28 PV.
Oh.
And the first citrus oil that's not photosensitive. Yes, you can go out in the sun with your citrus oil. I have green mandarin in here right now. And somebody, I think it was Jessica, was asking how many drops do you do in a veggie cap? Typically about 2 to 3. But it's a choose your own adventure. So start with less, and then you can work your way up with that.
All right. So our next oil is yarrow and pomegranate oil. So this is a combination oil, and we'll get into that in a second. But it's the utilization of 2 oils to create an absolutely incredible metabolic support system. The combination of the 2 oils they designed. Well, they didn't design the oils. It's the 2 oils together creates a synergy that reacts with more of the receptors in your body than either oil could individually. So yarrow and palm can be used internally to help with system-wide support, trying to stay compliant here. So this includes circulatory support, immune support, cardiovascular support, a bunch of other stuff. Now, heads up, when you're doing research, you will online, as a bunch of you guys probably will, you'll find that yarrow has thujone, which is actually a neurotoxin. Now, heads up, doTERRA yarrow does not have any of this. Our oils are good to go. This one you can take internally. Dr. Hill said he takes this one every day internally with veggie caps, so you know it's safe if the founders are doing it themselves. So you're good to go there. This oil eventually will come in a 30 ml dropper bottle. This will happen in December of 2018, but for now, if you get a post-convention kit, you'll get a 15 ml bottle. The price point is $95.95 PV.
And this is a cool one, great for aging. It's anti-aging for skin. Emily Wright showed us a picture of her hand, and she put the yarrow palm on and was doing that daily, and then showed it was a before and after. I think there was like a week difference.
Yeah.
And
It was
difference
after she
night
had
and
been
day.
an after week,
Mhm,
and
yeah.
then she came home and was using this, and within a week or so, it's an insane difference.
So put it on your face, put it on your hands. We all need to do a yarrow palm hand challenge.
Or-
Take before and after pictures.
Right.
And post. This oil is so cool for internal use to support you, but also topical too, which is so awesome. And then, oh my gosh, guys, we asked, doTERRA answered, Copaiba soft gels. Oh my gosh, I know we've been limited to Copaiba oil, 1 per account per month. Now we have soft gels, and wait for it. Oh, flip cap! Oh my gosh,
Where's all the flip caps?
we're very excited. Can we
It's
get
the
some likes and
little
hearts
things, y'all.
for Copaiba? It's the little things. Okay, so Copaiba, it's rich in BCP, which is awesome. It also targets outside of the endocannabinoid system, but works throughout the endocannabinoid system. Again, all the things, right? Cardiovascular support, liver support, brain, and it has a much broader spectrum than just the BCP. There's a variety of chemistry in our Copaiba, and with the soft gels, it can now support your liver, awesome antioxidant support, cardiovascular health, immune response, digestive support, proper neurological function, respiratory function, all the things. So you could do 1 soft gel daily to just support you, just have that on hand. You could take 1 or 2 if you're having aches or discomfort, need a little bit more of a boost. It helps to elevate the mood. It helps to lift up your emotions. And it even combats that nervous tension, stress, or anxious feelings that you have. Now, Dr. Hill went into the carinogen or carrageenan and talking about the different types there. And some are not as helpful and some are not damaging at all. And he was saying that some people are concerned because they will see that ingredient in the soft gels or in the beadlets. And he was saying that doTERRA uses the kind that is very, very safe. He said, actually, you're going to eat more carrageenan in a bowl of ice cream than you would in a lifetime taking all of our products. But I love that doTERRA listens. And so now these are carrageenan free, and they're going to start with the Copaiba soft gels, and they're going to convert all of the soft gels to carrageenan free. These are easy to swallow. It's a really convenient way to take your Copaiba internally to support you. And of course, we love the flip caps, and they're working on transitioning all of our soft gels to have these nice little caps here, which are going to be so awesome. The flip caps, we love it. Slowly over the next year. It's coming, guys. Stay tuned. So these are going to be available on October 1st. These are limited to 2 per account, and the price point is $32 or 30 PV. And then, of course, our beloved Copaiba essential oil. It's also available in the 15 ml bottles that you can use too. That's 35 wholesale, and those are limited 1 per account. So I love, so excited. So excited.
We've got a question from our for our live feed. Can a 5-year-old take these?
So typically, that's a good question, Callie. So typically, essential oils are recommended for internal use age 6 and up. But I will say, always trust your mama bear intuition with this. So we do have oilers on our oils family. I have known little ones younger than 6 that take them and do really well. So I think it's specific to that situation, and definitely work with your doctor and do what you feel best with. But the general recommendation, and with everything, it's a recommendation, is 6 and up. But see how you're doing, how you're feeling. You could also use the oil. You could always go topical. You could always make a roller and do topical along the spine, bottoms of the feet. I love that we have so many options to use the oils to support our health.
And you can also see how your daughter or son takes them. So if they feel comfortable swallowing pills, then you can gauge and you can let them try it for a couple days and see how they feel. Or you can just use the oil topically until they feel comfortable swallowing pills. And, in my opinion, if they're old enough to swallow pills and comfortable with that, then I would be safe with my daughter doing that. Like if Olivia wanted to try one, I'd be happy for her to do that, because it's just, I feel comfortable doing that. But that's, every single person has to make that choice for themselves in their home. So, we aren't giving medical advice. We're just sharing some practical recommendations that we feel and believe and share with our oil teams. So that is definitely up to you, but listen to your inner wisdom and see where that leads you. And then our next product is this amazing thing. Now, if you guys saw my L'Amazing Pocket Perfume life hack with the beautiful blend from last year's gala, oh my goodness, then you will know that I was, again, thrilled and wowed out of my seat to see this was just such a manifestation for all the things that I've been wanting. The beautiful blend made into a body mist perfume. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cool. And it's incredible. It's a beautiful mist. It is going to make you feel incredible. And the mister goes 360 degrees, so it's beautiful for you. It just clips off like this. And then the mist is like a regular mister, and you can mist 360, so you can upside down, get your whole entire body. You can just walk into a cloud of butterfly dust and unicorn dust. When you wear this, you're going to feel magical, and like you can do anything. You are going to be captivating everybody that smells you. Especially, you're just going to feel that energy, and you're going to feel amazing knowing that you're kicking those nasty endocrine disrupting perfume and fragrance to the curb with this. And this is just so beautiful. Literally, that's why they call it Beautiful Blend, because it really is. It's my favorite perfume blend. It's a soft mist. I just love this so much. Now, this will be available in the kits either October 1st or 2nd, whenever they're allowed, whenever they're released. And then this will be available for individual purchase November 1st. This has oils of sunflower, avocado, and passion fruit to help soothe and soften and hydrate your skin for just an overall healthy glow, and it's going to make you smell incredible. It's got bergamot and osmanthus, our favorite, and frankincense and passion flower. It smells like glittering fairy wings. I kid you not. That's what it smells like. So take my word for it.
Just kidding.
I am also hopeful that this is the start of doTERRA making a lot of other options now that they've come up with a formulation for making this delivery system of the spray perfume. Now that they've got this down, I am so hopeful that they can maybe dovetail this into some other, personal fragrances, like maybe a Whisper body mist, maybe an Amavi body mist for men.
Please.
Yeah, so I am going to manifest. I'm going to talk to everyone I can possibly talk to that will listen, high ups, whatever. I'm giving an opportunity. Yes, we need them to hear us, that this is what we want. So if you have any questions or recommendations about new products, email doTERRA, email products@doterra.com, or product support, or chat in, because they truly do listen. And if you're silver and above and you're watching this, you have an account manager, which means they listen and they are a direct link from themselves to the management team. So absolutely 100%, if you want certain things and you want changes made to things, or you want to see products, they want to deliver and they are listening. So this is totally incredible. Now, speaking of begging and pleading, what is really going to be fun is that the Beautiful Blend is going to be back limited time come November 1st in the holiday items catalog. These things go fast. So you will want to stock the max. If you need more than the max, reach out to Laura or I. We will help you get more than you need. If you need extras or more than you're allowed to get, we work as a team, so we make sure that everybody gets everything they need. But if you can, clear your calendar on November 1st, at least until lunchtime, because you want to make sure you're getting everything that you want from the holiday limited items, because they don't bring these things back. This is a very rare instance that they're bringing this back. So you definitely want to snag this up. Now the body mist though will be available, so this is a great option. And this is going to be $25 and 22 PV.
Yes, and Amanda was asking, does the post-convention kit have all the same stuff as the convention kit? Yes, with the exception of lemon myrtle. So there's always one special oil in there that you get when you attend convention. So you will get all of the same stuff that we're talking about here in the post-convention kit, except for the lemon myrtle. That's just for people that went to convention.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys have heard us mention this a couple of times in various other blends. And ladies, be super excited. Magnolia Touch is our next oil. And this oil is going to be absolutely amazing for you guys to use as perfumes. And let me say with firsthand experience, as a guy, your husbands will love it. I love this oil. I want to wear it as like a cologne if I wouldn't get judged for it. And honestly, I may use it anyways. So Magnolia is very soothing to the skin. So if you're having any type of irritations or something like that, be sure to roll it Magnolia on it to support yourself there. There is so much that Magnolia is good for. It can be a little overwhelming, so it can be great for supporting yourself if you're having issues with stress or anxiety. And ladies, it is a great oil to support yourself with your menstrual cycle. If you're having any type of imbalances or feeling a little moody, just take this, roll it on, you'll be good to go. This will be available October 1st, and the price point is $28.28 PV.
It's awesome. It can help with sleep. Great for emotional support. Amazing, and very high. I think, didn't they say this was the highest in linalool, which is really great. So it's an amazing. We love the florals, and it smells like candy.
It smells
so
good.
It's just it smells so yummy.
It smells like a candy store. That's the perfect way to describe it.
Grapes, or I don't know. I love this smell. Okay, drum roll, please. You guys have wanted this oil. And here it is, turmeric. What? Straight from India. We are so excited, as the sweet sourcing guy said, from his very small country of India.
Very small country.
So good. We are so excited about turmeric. So let's dive deeper into this. Let's talk through this. So with turmeric, we have two types. We've got the curcuminoids, and then we've got the turmerones. The curcuminoids are what you are typically going to see in supplements from the turmeric. So these are in capsules, they're in a supplement form, they are larger and water-soluble molecules. They typically tend to have poor absorption, and it tends to be blocked with that biological activity. So slower absorption, poor absorption that you can have, and you actually need to have black pepper and a fat source to fully absorb it. And that's why you'll often hear people talk about taking their turmeric supplements with black pepper, or they add that in. So what's really cool is we actually have turmeric. We've got that curcumin in two of our supplements. So if you're on Lifelong Vitality, which I hope you are, the Alpha CRS Plus actually has this, as well as the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. And this is why I love doTERRA, and I love that they infuse our supplements with essential oils, that in these two supplements, they have actually combined it with our beautiful turmeric essential oil to help with absorption. And this helps to get 7 times the increased absorption with this. This is why it's huge. So the essential oil has tons of turmerones, and there's no curcuminoids or solvents. So it's already a fat. Our oils are lipid, so it makes it really easy for quick absorption. So you don't have to do the black pepper with it. It's just very quickly absorbed into the body system really quickly. So it helps, and it works on those cellular membranes, and it can cross cell membranes and planes. So it can be active in the body, which is really exciting. So many benefits with our turmeric. Natural tissue support, very, very high in antioxidants, and great to support your cardiovascular health. also to support and preserve brain function because it's neuroprotective. And they actually did a really interesting study on neurotoxicity and if this oil would create an advantage to protect the cells in the central nervous system in the brain. And they actually found that healthy neurons in the presence of turmeric demonstrated improved neuronal response and a greater resilience. This is amazing. I love talking about the brain and brain health. This is so cool. So stressed neurons in the presence of turmeric demonstrated greater health and activity. So this is a wonderful oil to have, to learn and use for healthy neural tissue, for joint discomfort, for aches or discomfort, anything like that. You can add a drop to your Deep Blue or your Aroma Touch oil or your Deep Blue Rub, which is really nice. And Deep Blue Rub has helichrysum in it, which is really great for natural regeneration of damaged tissues. So I love combining all of the things together, right? Use them. The oils work synergistically with that. So if you're having discomfort, in the Deep Blue Rub, it also has the wintergreen and the camphor that helps with that discomfort or those aches and really helps to promote that healthy inflammatory response that we're getting with our turmeric oil, which is really nice. So you could do 1 to 2 drops internally in a veggie capsule for that cell vitality and protection that you're using. You could do it topically to calm any tissue irritation. You could use this in combination with your yarrow palm that we have here. Great for fine lines, for wrinkles, for skin support. Do them together, which is really nice. Now you will notice that turmeric has a stronger scent to it. It is one of those kind of more muskier, stronger oils because, again, this doesn't have any of the curcuminoids. It's just the turmerones. It's going to taste a little bit different. So I was making golden milk this morning and I noticed it tastes a little bit different. So prepare yourself. You could do veggie caps to take it internally. You can definitely cook with it if you like that flavor, but know that you don't. It's already lipids, it's already a fat, and you don't have to add the black pepper when using it with the oil if you don't want to. But this is amazing. We're so excited. Available October 1st. The price point is $28 or 28 PV.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is something that I love, even though at first I was like, holy crap. And that is the On Guard mouthwash. So this is totally based around the On Guard oil. It is completely alcohol-free, and I will say it is very, very strong. So when you first use it, start a little and go and build your way up. So they did doTERRA said they did a study and found that 70% of people who use this mouthwash brought their mouth pH into a healthy range in just 4 days. So this is awesome, going to be helping with plaque and your enamel, and be sure to use it with your On Guard toothpaste so you get all of the mouth health all together. So this will be available November 1st. The price is $14.50 or 10 PV. And the next thing...
Can I interrupt you, Andrew? Can I interrupt you 1 second? Because Mama Halsey always tells you to save your empty bottles. And this is going to be one that I already know we're going to come up with a lot of fun things to do to repurpose this.
Yes.
So don't you dare throw your empty mouthwash away.
And I don't have the bottle in here, but there's a top part that pops off, and we've just been using that as the measuring for the mouthwash.
There's a little divider in the middle of it, and kind of the top of that divider thing is what we're using as our max, absolute max. And yeah, like he said, I'm doing a trial with myself with the On Guard toothpaste because I wasn't a fan before, but now since I have something to pair it with, I'm enjoying it a lot better. I'm on day 2 now with that. And yes, the mouthwash is quite strong for like the first 10 seconds. I mean, like you're swishing around, you're like, I don't think I can do this for 60 seconds. Your eyes are watering. Your mouth is like on fire. And then...
But it tastes amazing.
It tastes really good.
It tastes amazing.
You like Red Hot?
Yes.
You're going to love it.
It feels like you're swishing Red Hot liquid for the first 10 seconds. And then it calms down, and then you can keep going for the last 50 seconds.
I mean Red Hot candy. To me, it tastes like candy.
Red Hot candy,
awesome.
Yes.
It's really refreshing. Yeah.
All right, so this next thing I am also super excited about because I could not get behind it before, but now I can. And this is, they released a new deodorant with the scent of balance. And guys, this smells awesome. I love it. It works. Before, guys, at least, I don't know about you ladies, but when you try and put it on, it like rip out armpit hair, and it just like wasn't pleasant to use. These now are good. I love this. It's clean, and soon they're going to be releasing one without any baking soda, so keep an eye out on that. And also, super excited about this as well. There's going to be a citrus bliss scent coming soon.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite oils.
Yes.
One of my favorite blends. Yes.
So this is going to be available October 1st, and the price point is $8.75 or 5 PV.
It smells amazing. And I will say, I've been using it every day since we got it. No problems, fresh all day. Hills and I walked the stage with 34,000 other oily people.
It withstood that.
Like
So
a
it
rose,
couldn't
just
stand
smelled like
anything.
a rose.
I did a smell test with him earlier, and it works. So
Fresh breath,
Yes.
fresh
Yeah.
pits.
Fresh breath,
Fresh
you've got it all.
You're just
All
good
the
to
time.
go.
Freshness.
yes.
We smell good. Ask us why we smell so good.
We need a shirt that says that. Ask me why I smell so good.
There you go.
That was a button,
Nice.
at EOS, and I love that. I was like, I need that in my life.
All right.
Because it's true. When you get into this oily world, you're going to smell amazing.
For real.
You'll walk into a room.
For real.
Everybody
Friends,
will
so
be excited.
all right, the way you're gonna get these is post-convention kits for the first little while, and then you'll be able to order it normally. So we're not 100% sure on price yet. We couldn't get a full yes or no, but we were told it's gonna be between $220 and $250. And 200 PV. We'll keep you guys posted, and as always, stay tuned into your back office. Corporate emails from doTERRA, as well as doTERRA's social media pages for more information. You'll be able to find out things there quicker than we can post it. So just keep an eye out for everything, but we will post as soon as we know.
Yes, definitely. And Amanda was asking, does the deodorant have baking soda? So I'm going to read the ingredients on the Balance Grounding Blend deodorant for you. So this is arrowroot powder. And then also it has some shea butter, coconut oil, sunflower, jojoba. And then we've got some spruce, whole leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus, which we love. So this is really nice. It's a non-toxic formula. It's aluminum free. It's paraben free. There are no artificial fragrances in here. And interestingly enough, I was talking to my account manager about osmanthus because we love osmanthus, right? And he said, don't expect to ever see osmanthus as a single oil because it's so thick. It's almost like a syrup. And it would be very, very hard. First of all, very, very expensive to get in a bottle and very, very thick. And that's why you always see it
With
in
products.
blend and not by itself. So anything that has osmanthus is very, very precious. And I didn't realize that, so that was kind of cool.
I think we had another question. They were asking if the On Guard mouthwash is a glass bottle. I believe that's a plastic
It is
bottle.
a
Plastic bottle.
Yes.
Yep,
Which is good. Yes, if you drop it,
Your
No
life
worries.
isn't over.
you're covered.
I'm already envisioning that being great for elderberry syrup, great for so many things. So keep all of the On Guard bottles. You will really be glad you did later on.
I love that. So cool. Yes, thanks for all the questions coming in, guys. It's amazing. And there was some really exciting stuff. So this makes my heart super happy as a healthcare professional. I was so excited to hear about the new health clinics that will be opening soon. Yes, integrative healthcare. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting for this forever.
Yes.
So the main center is going to be on the doTERRA campus there in Pleasant Grove, Utah, and that is expected to open in April of 2019. And they're calling this the Prime Meridian Health Clinics, and it literally is east meets west and meeting at that meridian where they intersect together, which I thought was so beautiful. And then they're going to open clinics in 3 other new cities as well: St. George, Nashville, and Phoenix. And we're hoping that that's going to spread, right, across the U.S. So if it's not in your area, stay tuned. And they really chose this name, again, because of that intersection. And these are going to be integrative clinics that will no longer let insurance companies decide what will be covered. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Oh my goodness gracious. I love that they're incorporating nutrition with these as a foundation, and essential oils. There's going to be a place in your medical records to write which essential oils you're using and recommending, and all of these cool things, which is really, really exciting. And telehealth options where you could hop on your phone or your computer and get support right then and there. So stay tuned. This is going to be so amazing. We are super excited. Elizabeth was asking, will doTERRA discontinue any products? Not that, I don't believe so, right? They didn't mention anything like that. So no discontinued products.
They did mention that they'd be reformulating the packaging for DDR Prime, that they'd now give you an option for a 15 milliliter oil. Now, I don't know if that means the 30 milliliter oil will no longer be available, or if it just means they're adding a 15 milliliter option. So that was a little bit of a gray area, but if you look in your doTERRA Living magazine that you probably just got over the weekend, you'll see that it says 15 milliliter DDR Prime. So I'm not sure if that means 30 milliliter won't be available anymore, and it'll be either the soft gels or the 15 ml, but we'll all learn together and we'll let you know when we find out too.
We've got a question asking about the time frame on those other cities like Nashville, and I believe it's the recruiting process is well underway for those cities, but I don't believe there's a definitive time frame for those clinics to open.
Yeah, we didn't hear an open date, but we did learn about the healthcare professionals that were overseeing each
Everything
clinic.
is in process of being for sure dates on when they will open.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, this is so cool.
All right, so the next thing that was really cool is they had a veterinary panel discussion about using essential oils for your pets. Are they safe? The answer is if you're using doTERRA oils. We learned if diffusing, make sure that doors are open so that way if your pet doesn't like the oil you're diffusing, they can leave the room if they want to. For topical use, dilute like you would for your kiddos, and let them smell the oil before you put it on them. They'll let you know if they don't like the oil or if they like it. There was the whole topic of tea tree oil. All of the veterinarians said they do use Melaleuca on pets from time to time if needed, but will go to geranium or arbor vitae first. So also, this is really cool. Stay tuned for a veterinary advisory board coming later this year to doTERRA.
And I was going to just add something to this. Yeah. And I think it's really important. We heard from scientists from different universities talking about the research, and there is a big difference in doTERRA versus other essential oil companies. And they provided us with the research showing how there is a biochemical fingerprint, if you will, that they are now seeing, and how they compared doTERRA essential oils to other competitors. And there was different physiological reactions, enzymatic reactions in the body. Mm-hmm. And they found that doTERRA's oils were active and that the competitors were not. They were not getting the same response. So please, when we do say, just like Andrew said, hey, our essential oil is safe with our pets. Yes, if you use doTERRA, please know they're the number one trusted, most researched, purest, potent essential oils on earth that money can buy. I think part of that goes to the co-impact sourcing, which Hillary is going to talk about with you. Mm-hmm. But there is a big difference. So know that when you're investing in your health, and we're talking about taking things internally, using them with your kids, your pets, your babies, whatever that is, it was so fascinating. I loved seeing that research, that there is a difference, that you can take two oils, doTERRA's oil, the same oil, and a competitor oil, and it is going to react differently in your body. Mm-hmm. And chemistry doesn't lie, science doesn't lie, and that was huge. That was so exciting.
It was incredible. They talked about how many times not only the oils are tested, but the plants are tested before they even are purchased by doTERRA. So they're tested, and then doTERRA places a purchase.
Retested.
Yeah, it's insane how many times these products are tested before they reach our hands.
Very thorough.
Just so that way we can have the safety of mind of knowing that if we're going to put these oils on our kids or on our pets that are like our kids or ourselves, that they are safe, which is so important.
Definitely. And before we close, I just wanted to also mention that, I'm always moved the most at convention when I get to hear personal stories shared from the individuals who live in those countries that we are partnered with. And just like Laura was saying earlier, and because doTERRA only sources our plant material from the indigenous countries of origin that those plants grow, it means we get to bless so many lives along the way. There were 96,095 jobs provided and 455,549 lives impacted from the Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative. It is such a privilege to be partnered with this company. If you want to learn more about this, you can always visit the Our Company button on the main doTERRA.com website. So again, if you are not already a member yet, that definitely will have to change soon, because you're going to be loving everything that you're seeing and hearing, and you're going to want all of these oils in your home. If you are a member already, you can log into the back office or just go to doTERRA.com and do some of the drop-down buttons. Just run your mouse over those drop-downs and you'll click on Our Company. And I also want to say that they mentioned that something we mentioned last month in our convention tips and tricks podcast is so key to tune in and honor your body and make sure that you are meeting your biological needs when you are at convention. So we, just like Allie and Andrew mentioned earlier as well, it's really, really important. It is a lot. It is a lot of stimulation. It is a different environment. It is so much going on. And for our team, we did Instacart grocery delivery to our hotel room from Whole Foods. And we had fresh fruits and vegetables. We packed our lunches each day. We had alkaline water. I even had Epsom salt added to our delivery and a heating pad when altitude sickness took me down and dehydration got me down, and getting 2 hours of sleep because we were traveling all day got me down. I was able to take my mineral soaks and restore my electrolytes. I was able to take my vitamins, my Terrime, my PB Assist. I used every single oil I brought with me in the first 12 hours that I was there. And I was so blessed by Dr. Laura's healing hands, because she came with me to my hotel room after I left dinner feeling just very, very sick. And she was able to just use her oil magic on me. And it was rough. And so I'm grateful that I had oily friends with oily resources. And you really just need to be incredibly intentional about the things you bring, knowing the comforts of home that you rely on when you don't feel well, especially when there's long days of travel, when you're preoccupied with standing in line for 4 hours and you're not realizing that you're not drinking enough water, and you're in a high altitude place and you're flying and you're with a lot of people, and there's responsibilities and anxieties and making sure things are safe at home. So all of those things just to remind you that convention is a beautiful thing, but it can also be very, very taxing on your body if you are not tuning in and truly honoring your body and giving yourself grace and listening to your body. So if you are planning on joining us next year at convention, we are always here as resources. Reach out to us, ask us for tips and suggestions. We have done now 2 convention recaps for you. So these are all archived on YouTube. You can go back on our Two Curls on Oil Facebook page right here where you're watching this, and you can watch them anytime you need. And always reach out to us if you have questions about anything that might be helpful to know, or if you want any refresher course on that. We'll also be doing the same kind of tips and tricks podcast next year before convention too, to make sure that we are trying to prepare you and ourselves as best as we possibly can.
Yes, we love you guys. We're looking out for you guys. We want to prepare you so that you're ready to go. And Amanda was asking, she's trying to find a good travel case for her oils, and Aroma Tools or Oil Life has some great ones. I know Hillary has some scopes on YouTube about traveling with essential oils, as do I. I've got several videos there too. So lots of resources to support you guys to make sure that you have your oils on you when you're traveling. And if you want more information about convention, we did our best to recap 3 days into an hour, but there is still time to purchase a virtual ticket. I highly, highly recommend that you do. And you can watch the replay for the next 2 weeks until October 7th and take some time. Listen in the morning when you're getting ready, when you're driving to work on the weekend. We will post the link above this video in the comments so that you can check it out and go and snag that virtual ticket. You will want to hear all of this information.
Even if you went to a convention, buy the ticket. It was so much information so fast that go back and watch it a couple of times and you'll get so much more that you missed while you were there.
Yeah.
So Hillary, to wrap us up, what are we giving away this month for our Two Curls on Oil giveaway?
So sharing is caring as always, and this month's giveaway is, wait for it, a surprise goodie bundle bag with lots of items from Share Oils, our favorite Elka, and a special roller of the Limitless blend in celebration of doTERRA's 10-year anniversary. That this was gifted to those of us that reach silver and above. So this is something that you're going to really treasure, and you're going to love it so much.
These are awesome. Yes, I can't wait to whip this up for you. Make your special
All right,
roller.
Laura, how can people enter to win this month's giveaway?
All you need to do to enter is post a learning comment below, and a winner will be selected about 15 minutes after our live podcast ends using a randomizer app. Something that you learned, something that you enjoyed, something that you found informative, anything that you want to share about your oils journey as it relates to something that we mentioned in tonight's podcast. And this giveaway is open to one lucky US viewer. We hope it's you.
Don't forget to join the conversation right along with us. This is an interactive community, so don't be shy. Post questions for us or send us a private message with suggestions or anything you'd like to talk about. Now, we have a few announcements before we close. Hillary, how about you start us off?
Sure, Andrew. So I share a ton of my amazing travel hacks leading up to our trip, and I hope that you will go back and catch some of those, maybe jot them down in a little notebook as you prepare to attend convention or leadership retreat with us. And I hope you will watch doTERRA's Empowered Life series next week, because it is all about travel tips too. So speaking of travel, in case you guys missed my post earlier this week, sitting next to me on the plane ride home from convention was the sales manager for Stadler Forum USA, which is the company that makes my favorite long-running diffusers that I always have pumping behind me in my periscopes. It's the little gray one, and I have 2 green ones upstairs on each of our nightstands, and they go 24 hours, so I absolutely love them. And she set me up with a permanent coupon code, so you will just go to stadlerforumusa.com, and we'll put this information in the recap, and use EBO at checkout for 50% off anything they sell. So not just diffusers, but humidifiers, air purifiers. They have units that are $500. You can get that for $250. So this code is going to be good for 50% off until Friday night. And then after that, it'll go down to 25% off, but the code will remain the same forever. So it's a permanent code, EBO, all one word, EBO. And then they will update me through the seasons, and as things change, maybe for the holidays, I'm asking them, working on it right now, if I can get them to send me a free diffuser to give away during my Black Friday Periscope. So I'm really manifesting that. So you guys, I'm just, help me manifest that for you. I will have a diffuser to give away to you free from Stadler. And then I'm hoping that they will continue as the seasons shift to giving us some more additional percentages off from that code, but the code will always be 25%, but then some special times like right now, it's 50% off. So you definitely want to snag that. You do not want to miss that. I love my doTERRA diffusers. I absolutely do. But the Stadler Jasmine goes 24 hours. And that makes a busy mom, a busy person's dream come true, because we want to make sure that you're using your oils and you're maximizing your benefit. And if you feel like it's fussy, that you aren't remembering to go refill the diffuser throughout the day, you're not going to do it. And so for me, it's a set it and forget it type of thing. I can set the diffuser in the morning and it's good all day long. I can set it and it's all night long in Olivia's room, in my room. It feels so good to not have to keep resetting that. So, and then for more of my life hacks, you can stay tuned for details on new recipes and demos that I'll be sharing with all of the new oils. And be sure you're following me on Instagram and Periscope, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can always catch up on anything I might have missed over the last 4 years. All of my Periscopes are family friendly. It's always a choose your own adventure. And I try to really break it down week by week, oil by oil, just showing you how simple it can be to incorporate oils into your routine and into the landscape of your daily life. So I hope you'll join me in that for fun this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern and every Thursday thereafter. Laura, what do you have going on that we want everyone to know about?
Thanks, Hillary. I wanted to remind everyone to stay tuned for more health and self-care tips on my coaching page, facebook.com/, Dr. Laura Ricci, and I'm on Instagram at Dr. Laura Ricci. If anyone is open to having somebody to help and support you along your health and wellness journey, I do virtual private health coaching sessions. So check out my website. It's lauraricci.vpweb.com. And I just taught a class on essential oils and the brain. So fun. And the replay is currently up in my Facebook education group, which is open to everybody until September 30th at 5 p.m. Central Time. So make sure that you request to join the group before it's gone so you don't miss out. And I also teamed up with my sweet friend Michelle, and we taught a second class this month all about women's health and the pelvic floor and using essential oils to support you with that. So that class replay is also up until September 30th at 5 p.m. Central Time. So Sunday, make sure that you set your calendar, set your alarm, and you carve out some time to watch those before they are gone. And you can request to join the group by searching keywords Learning with Dr. Laura on Facebook. We will add you right in. And also check out the event tab over on my Facebook page to get notifications of any upcoming classes so you don't miss a thing. Can we send some love out for Allie and Mark for being here, joining us as guests? All the little hearts. If you guys like seeing our spouses, it's a family affair around here. We have to get George on
we're
here
brother
sometime.
And sister. We are literally family.
Allie is Mark's sister.
Love you,
sister.
love you, sis.
Oh, it's a family affair.
All right, folks. That's a wrap on our latest podcast. If we didn't see you at convention this time, we want to see you next year. Snag your ticket now at a big discount through September 28th.
Yes, we'll post that link.
Yes, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.